What's up, everybody? My name's Chance, and today, if you couldn't tell by the big white picture over on the right side of the screen there, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be starting a brand new series, and from the looks of it, it's going to be a really long one. That's alright. So, what we're going to be doing in this series is actually going through all the tribals in Magic the Gathering. We will be playing them all in Arena, so I'm not going to be doing any modern decks or any of that. You guys know I'm pretty much just stick to Arena for all my content. But nonetheless, if you'll look over there on the right, they are all in alphabetical order. I figured that'd be the best and easiest way for me to move through them all and, you know, try to make sure I hit them. So, the top of the list is advisors. Now, if you'll notice, it's red. That's not because that's the one we're going to do. That's because that's one that we're not doing. Now, advisors and rats, I won't be doing decks on because we've already done plenty of rat colony decks, and we've already done plenty of persistent petitioner decks. And let's be real, the only advisors in the game are persistent petitioners and Teysa, I believe, Teysa Karlov or something like that. Nonetheless, she's an advisor, but other than that, that's the only two advisor creatures in the game. And granted, you can make an advisor only deck very easily with persistent petitioners. You know, like I said, I've already made several, so we won't be doing that. Now, right after, sorry, I was taking a little note down. Right after the advisors, we have angels, which obviously is going to be our first pick for the series. But I wanted to go over the series rules real quick so you guys knew and wouldn't be, you know, suggesting cards that I can't use simply because of the rules that I've set up. Excuse me 1 minute. Alrighty, and I'm back. So yeah, as I was saying, I'm going to set up the rules for this. Rules are, I can't use anything outside of the tribal, so if I'm playing angels, I can't use apes or archers or vampires or zombies or mutants or monks or leviathans or any of that madness, okay? Just angels. So, saying that, there are a couple of tribals that only have 1 or 2 creatures. If they have 3, we will try and do them because that can give us up to 12 creatures in the deck, and I feel like that's perfectly fine, you know? But if a group only has 2 creatures, for instance, the advisors, where there's only Teysa and the persistent petitioners, then we're more than likely not going to play it because that's like what, even if we have all 4 copies of both cards, which, let's be real guys, you guys know I don't have a whole lot of wild cards and I don't have a whole lot of cards unlocked, so the chances of that are slim. But if I do only have 2 creatures in a certain tribe, it's going to make it really difficult for me to actually showcase that tribe. So that's going to be the rules. Only creatures in the tribe, angels. We can play any color combination that we want to, but we can't play tokens unless they're in the tribe. So if we wanted to play a Divine Visitation Angel deck, theoretically we could, but we wouldn't be able to play anything to get out those tokens, right? Because we can't play any humans, like, what's the one I'm looking for? Hunted Witness? Can't play that because it's not an angel. So I have already made this angel deck. We're not going to be going through deck creation or any of that. We're just going to be going through the games like normal. But at the beginning of every video, I will throw up this white picture. And all the ones that are red means we didn't do it. All the ones that will be green, which obviously we don't have yet, means that we did do it. So in the future, say I'm all the way to human, right? And you click on the video and you're like, oh, what's this about? For the new people, you'll be able to look back and see we did angel, we did, what's another one? Beast, we did cat, we did centaur, we did cleric, you know? And then they can look back and see, oh, well, we didn't do advisor. Maybe we didn't do egg, because I think there's only 1 egg in the game, you know? So this way people can look back and see which videos I have done and which videos I haven't. So that being said, we're going to hop right into the deck tech or the deck breakdown. Alright, and here we are. Just going to be going through the deck very quickly. Now, obviously, these decks aren't made to be competitive. They're made to be fun. They're made to focus on a specific tribe, like angels. For any of those of you that are wondering, cards like Human and Knight, like Dauntless Bodyguard, that have 2 tribals, I am going to allow myself to use. So if I'm playing a Knight deck, doesn't mean that I can't use Dauntless Bodyguard just because he's a Human and a Knight. We can still obviously use him. Now, the tricky thing with angels is angels aren't 2. There's no angels that have 2 tribes in them. So playing angels, you're really selective on which ones you can play. And you guys know I don't have a whole lot of angels. As I believe the only angel that's less than a rare is Angel of the Dawn. We may have some uncommon angels somewhere, but nonetheless, these are the ones that we're going to be rocking. So yeah, we're going to hop right into it. So starting us off, we have 3 Justiciar's Portal. Obviously, this is going to help keep your angels alive, being able to exile them. Them getting first strike can help you out in defensive situations. If you want to swing in an attack, and your opponent swings in because he thinks you don't have any defenders, play this card, bring your angel back, defend with your angel. Because it does have first strike, so more than likely it's not going to die. Obviously, this card doesn't always play out exactly how you want it. Moving us on, we have 3 copies of Revitalize, 2 copies of Seal Away. The Revitalize obviously helps us stay in the game, as a lot of our creatures are higher end, so it's going to be a little bit difficult getting through the early game. That's okay. 2 copies of Seal Away, obviously for some removal. 2 copies of Sentinel's Mark. Now, I found throwing this on an angel makes it really strong, as it gives any of your angels vigilance, as well as giving them lifelink for a single turn if you play it during your main phase. Now, it's not super huge, but if you're playing something like Resplendent Angel, and you got like a Shalai down or something, because it won't actually work with just a Resplendent Angel, by the way, because it'll buffer up to a 4/5, which is not enough life gained in order to activate her. So just keep note of that, which is why we are only playing 2. But we also have 2 copies of Invoke the Divine. This is to get rid of any Ixalan's bindings, any Conclave Tribunals, that sort of mess of stuff. We do have 2 copies of Radiant Destiny. Now, I've actually contemplated taking this out, as we're not really playing enough angels to warrant needing it, right? Sure, they all get +1/+1, which is, you know, okay, and it makes it to where the Sentinel's Mark on Resplendent Angel does work, and it gives them all vigilance so long as we have the City's Blessing, which is, again, it's all pretty good, but I don't know if it's the right fit for this deck, considering we're only playing 11 creatures. So yeah, moving us right along, we have our first angel at Resplendent Angel. We have 3 copies of it. Obviously, this is probably the one we'll be seeing the most of, so trying to buff it up and getting out those 4/4 white angel creature tokens with vigilance is pretty important. Moving along, we have 2 copies of Ritual of Rejuvenation, 2 copies of Conclave Tribunal. Pretty much the same reasoning as you saw up there with Revitalize and Seal Away. You have some healing, which also, since you're going to be gaining 4 life, gaining 1 extra life to proc Resplendent can come in various ways. So also some more card draw. Conclave's in here for some removal. Only have 2 copies of Ixalan's Bindings. Otherwise, we'd probably be playing 4 copies of Ixalan's Bindings and 0 copies of Conclave, as again, we're not playing a whole lot of creatures. So moving along, we have 1 copy of Settle the Wreckage. Again, only have 1 copy. Otherwise, we might be playing 2, simply because this deck can get swung wide on pretty easily, as you do only have 11 or 12, what is it, 11 creatures. So moving along, we have 2 copies of Shalai. Obviously, this can protect all of your angels. We won't be able to get the buff on it, but that's okay. Shalai, super strong card. Comes down as a 3/4, so people will have to lava cool it if they want it out. Moving along, we have 1 copy of Helm of the Host and 1 copy of the Immortal Sun. Now, I felt these 2 cards are really great at just picking up those odd games. Like, say you're just in a game where they're not really removing your stuff, or maybe they are removing your stuff, and you're not really finding a hole to sort of pierce through with. Helm of the Host can definitely help if you do manage to get it down, get it equipped, especially if you manage to get it down, get it equipped to your Shalai. Then, you know, all of your creatures, including Shalai, are going to have hexproof, so they're going to have to use a board wipe spell if they absolutely want to get rid of your creatures. And a board wipe on something like Angels is really rather difficult, so unless they use like a Kaya's Wrath, in which case, you know, good luck. Anyways, moving right along, we have 3 copies of Angel of the Dawn. Now, obviously, this isn't a angel that I really want to be playing 3 copies of, but seeing as how we don't have a whole lot of other angel options, 3 copies is what we're going to be going with. 1 copy of Lyra Dawnbringer, probably the best, okay, arguably the best angel in the game because it can fit into so many decks. It's so good. Flying, first strike, lifelink. Other angels you control get +1/+1 and have lifelink. Huge card, great card. Moving us along, we have 1 copy of Light of the Legion, Flying Mentor. Whenever Light of the Legion dies, put a +1/+1 counter on each white creature you control. Obviously, we're only playing white creatures, so that's going to be pretty beneficial if she dies and we have other angels out. Also, the Mentor effect, she is stronger than you know, Shalai, Angel of the Dawn, Resplendent. So she can mentor all of those up. Now, moving us along, we have Serra's Guardians, Flying Vigilance. Other creatures you control have Vigilance. This is why I said I don't know how strong Radiant Destiny is, but since we only have one copy of Serra's Guardian, I felt like Radiant Destiny was an okay keep in the deck. So, moving along, we have one copy of the Immortal Sun. Obviously, this is going to make all your cards cost one less, as well as all your creatures getting +1/+1, and then you also draw an additional card at the beginning of each draw step. So yeah, really good card for the Angels, as Angels cost a lot. We're not playing any Planeswalker because a Johnny just doesn't really fit well. And yeah, the +1/+1 is just excellent. So final card in the deck is going to be Sanguine Sacrament to help keep us in the game, as well as if you manage to have a Resplendent Angel out on the field, you only have to pay, what, 5? And then you can gain 6 life and proc Resplendent Angel. So neat little way around her needing the 6 mana in order to proc herself. So that's our deck, and now we're going to hop right into our games. Alrighty, and here we are in game 1 up against Kalen. We will keep this hand. It's not super fantastic, but it's not super trash either. Now, we are running 25 lands. I've thought about going up to 26, as Angels obviously cost a lot. So playing more lands in an Angel deck isn't bad. Question here is, do we Revitalize on their turn? I say yes. Looking for some more cards is perfectly fine. They're going to throw down a Druid of the Cow, so they're probably going to start ramping here in a little bit. We're going to need to draw some more land if we hope to do anything. That is good, actually. And let's reorder our hand around so we can actually see things clearly. We'll be able to play Ixalan's Bindings next turn, but honestly, casting it on the Druid of the Cow just isn't that appetizing, right? Another Druid of the Cow coming down. He'll swing in for the 1. Well, you know, if we could... Oh, he didn't. If we could have gotten it down on the Druid that turn, that would have been alright. He's playing Gruul. He has 2 Druids. I have to wait with my Ixalans. Taking a Druid, sure, may stop him from playing future Druids, but if he's got 3 Druids in hand, then I'm not too worried about how this beginning is going to go. Ooh, Sun-Crowned Hunters. It's pretty good, right? And we didn't happen to draw land, so we will just go ahead and Ixalan's Binding him right away. Looking for a land, looking for a land. We managed to draw both Invoke the Divines, which is super, super terrible. Yeah, we're going to really need to get this Lyra down, because that charging monster source is a threat. Seal away, I guess that'll work. No need to wait for his turn to cast it. Let's go ahead and get the charging monster sword while he's tapped. Forerunner of the Empire. Alright. Now he has to be very careful about using Forerunner, as it will nuke his Llanowar. You know, that's super terrible, the fact that we see he's got a Carney T sitting on the top. And we're still not drawing any lands, which is fucking crazy, right? Because we have 25 in the deck and we've only managed to draw 4, which means of the 46 cards remaining, 21 of them are lands. So if we don't draw a land soon, I'm not going to lie, I'll probably be a little bit pissed. Like, the chances that we should have already drawn a land is ridiculous. So Lyra is not going to be able to fight the Carnage Tyrant until we get Sentinel's Mark on her, so we're just going to have to take the first hit from Carney T, maybe even 2 hits if we don't. Okay, there's the land we needed. There we go. So now we'll be able to get the Lyra down. Of course, he's going to be drawing 2 cards every turn thanks to Colossal Majesty, which could be very, very devastating for us. Obviously, we don't want him to have any form of removal for Lyra. Do we throw Sentinel's Mark on Lyra? I think we do. Sends her up to a 6/7, makes him really difficult, or gives him a really difficult time trying to remove her, as well as she's able to block Carney T. What are you paying your land out for, or your creatures out for? Does he have something that big? 8 mana? I mean, it's very likely. 5 mana, Raging Swordtooth. Oh, and a Lightning Strike? That's not bad, actually. Yep, that'll do it. So, another thing for the tribal games is we'll probably end up keeping a lot of the first matches because I don't want you guys thinking like, oh, this tribe is great, we should all go play it. So I don't want you guys getting the wrong idea on my win rate with, I mean, we got to play Angel of the Dawn, right? I feel like we're going to lose this one, but we got to play it. Yeah, because he's already got 12 swinging in. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next game. There's no reason sticking around. I don't think there's anything we can draw, except for maybe a Sanguine Sacrament to really keep us in the game, and even then it's not going to be a pretty one because he's just going to deal the damage right back to us. So nonetheless, we're going to hop on into a game 2 here. Alrighty, here we are in game 2 up against Wrath. The game said, you know what, you were pissed last game because I didn't give you any land, so here's 6. Here's 6 in your starting hand. Take it and shut up. Obviously, we're not going to keep that. That's a bit ridiculous. We'll keep this. Don't need a Justiciar's Portal if we don't have any creatures to defend, right? Do have 3 lands, so we can make it all the way up to Ritual of Rejuvenation. Now, obviously, we're going to be looking for an Angel card draw. That's my phone, huh? Let me see who was trying to call me real quick while we're waiting on our opponent to, you know, decide if he wants his hand or not anyways. Okay, some random number. That's alright. Come on, buddy. I would say I don't have all day, but I got a lot of it. All that just to play a goddamn forest in a Lana War? Maybe he was just away. Maybe he was just AFK. Helm of the Host, not what we needed to draw there. So that's super unfortunate. Apparently our draws are just saying fuck us today, right? Super unlucky with all of them. That's okay. That's probability. And again, we're playing a tribal deck, so the draws that we need are going to be very specific, especially with only playing 11 creatures. Now, obviously, if I had more angels, this deck could probably be a little bit better, but it is still difficult playing an angel-only deck as they're all high cost. So if you get them down and they get removed, it's a real pain in the ass. And of course, we have to draw them, which is another pain in the ass. So at 4 mana, we'll probably go ahead and play Helm of the Host. 3, we'll probably go ahead and play Ritual of Rejuvenation, unless I see a Resplendent Angel here. Obviously, getting a Helm down on Resplendent can be very powerful too if you can buff her out. Then obviously all the... Ooh, that's not good. Opponent throwing down a Domri. Looks like we're up against Gruul again. Man, what's with all the Gruuls here recently? Go play something. Well, I shouldn't say that. You know what? Y'all keep on playing Gruuls. It's better than the mono red. It's better than y'all just countering all my shit. I'd rather you play out really big creatures really quickly, right? Because that's a quick end to a game. Mono red is a quick end to a game too, but it's just like really annoying, you know? I guess whenever someone plays creatures, you're sitting there thinking like, oh, I could do this. You know, I could actually come back and win if I have the right removal, if I draw the right cards. Like I can still pull this out of my ass some way, somehow. So we are going to play Ritual of Rejuvenation on his turn. But yeah, whenever someone plays creatures and then play big creatures, you're like, no, I can still get back in this. But whenever someone just shocks you, I'm sorry, it's just like downpouring here. I can hear how heavy it's raining through my headset, which is like crazy. Oh man, it's really coming down. Alright. What do you got for me, Domri? Chaos Bringer? What kind of chaos? Oh. I was going to say what kind of chaos are you bringing, but apparently none. Alright, so yeah, let's go ahead and Ritual of Rejuvenation. Oh, and there's their Resplendent. Showing up right on time. Decisions. Tell you what, let's go ahead and throw down Helm. This way, if we draw into any more lands in the future, we'll be able to throw Helm on our Resplendent. Oh, that was my back that just popped. That's not okay. And again, there may be some of these videos where we end up not getting any victories. That's okay. I'm doing this simply because I enjoy playing Tribals, and I kept thinking, you know, what's a good series I could start, or a fun series that I could start that I would actually want to finish? And, well, voila. This is it. So let's go ahead and throw down Resplendent Angel. Now we are up to what, 5, 6, 7 permanents on the field for Radiant Destiny, which is it is good. We also have our Sentinel's Mark open, so I don't want to play it if I don't have to. Obviously, because getting the lifelink down would be fantastic. But if he tries to lightning strike my Resplendent, I will 100% will. He may go ahead and get the emblem here, because we can go ahead and swing on Domri come next turn, and we can swing hard. So, yeah. I was about to say, it's probably better for him to go ahead and get the emblem. Now he's going to have a 4/4 at the end of every turn. Obviously, that's going to be really annoying. It's going to be very difficult for us to come back and win from that. But I still have faith. My turn. Sanguine Sacrament. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so let's go ahead and throw Helm of the Host on Resplendent. And we'll swing in. He's going to swing in with his 2 4/4s here. We'll go down to 10 health, which I would be a little bit scared about, but we're going to be casting Sanguine Sacrament on our next turn, getting down 2 more angels, thanks to both of our Resplendent Angels. Actually, if we cast in our second main phase, we can get down 3. Oh, of course, he plays Prey Upon, because who wouldn't, right? And Rapid Bite. Oh, man. So this game's probably going to be over. This is why I said the Angel Tribal is really, like... It seems like it would be fun, right? And you think, oh, man, this is such a good... we are going to go ahead and concede here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to play my land down. We are going to go ahead and concede here because I don't think there's any possibility of us drawing anything out that could save us from that situation. But nonetheless, the Angel Tribal does feel like, and it seems like it would be good, right? Because it's like, oh, you got all these big creatures, and if you can manage to get it, it is good and it is fun. But a lot of the times that happens. You get down your Angels after working so hard to get them out, and then they throw fucking 1 mana cost, Skewer the Critics, or Prey Upon, and then your shit's just dead. So, Angels seems like a fun tribal. Is if you can land it. It's very rare when you can land it. Nonetheless, we're going to hop on into another game here. Alrighty, here we are up against Feng. I believe that's how the name is pronounced. Yeah, it's really coming down out there. Alrighty, decent hand, I suppose. Looks a lot like a lot of our other hands. I don't know how we've managed to draw so many Ritual of Rejuvenations and so few Angels, because we only have 2 copies of Ritual, so, you know, the probability there should be the same. And Helm of the Host. We've drawn Helm of the Host every single game. We have 1 copy in our deck. That's fucking crazy. The numbers on that. Or wait, did we draw? I'm fairly sure we drew it in the first game. I don't know for 100% fact, but I think we did. And we're up against Mono Red, so this game 3 is going to go very quickly. And we'll end up going into a game 4, I imagine. You know, in the next 2 to 3 minutes. Of course, we're going to play it, because I'm not just going to dip out just because our opponent wants to be a cocksucker. And the only reason I say it is I'm in standard play. Okay, if you want to test your mono red deck, go to ranked. Don't be a pussy. Is that going to be it for you? No? You got 3 Skewer the Critics in there? Light up the Sage. And there comes the Firebrand. Holy hell. I hope you guys can't hear how heavy it's coming down out there. So, obviously, this game is going to be very, very, very difficult for us to pull out. Mono Red just has so many tools right now. It's kind of ridiculous, but we do have a Revitalize. We do have a Ritual of Rejuvenation, so maybe they don't kill us within the first 3 minutes. Alright, go ahead, hit me in the face. We can get Shalai down next turn, but the chances that he's going to have enough shock and all that to remove Shalai is very heavy. So, we'll probably go ahead and play it. Goblin Chain Whirler. And Skewer the Critics? No. I'm just always expecting him to have Skewer the Critics. Resplendent Angel. And a Conclave. Alrighty. So we're going to play Shalai first. If he does have any sort of burn or any of that, it's going to come straight at my Shalai. It's not going to come at my face, obviously, because he can't select it. Does he have 2 forms of burn? If so, it's going to be kind of bad for us, but there's not really any other play we could have done. We could have thrown down Helm of the Host, I suppose, then throw down Shalai, but this same thing still would have ended up happening. So yeah, it wouldn't have mattered, and we would have been hemorrhaging more health. Could have thrown down the Resplendent Angel, in which case he wouldn't have sacked his Fanatical Firebrand. He would have just lightning struck it. We could have conclaved the Goblin Chain Whirler, which we wouldn't have had anything on the board, so I guess he would have just kept hitting us in the face. Which, you know, may or may not have been okay, considering he did it anyways. Yeah, it didn't matter. It did not matter at all what we did there. He's gonna play Pyramid. He's dealing at least 4 damage next turn, so we really gotta find some way to heal, and I think Resplendent is the only way for that. Considering he only has a shock showing, he's really gonna have to draw another form of removal in order to deal with Resplendent. So fingers crossed that he draws a land, you know? Fingers crossed that our Resplendent doesn't die immediately, because it is gonna be our only way to stay in the game. Oh no, I lied actually. Resplendent will die here if he attacks. If he goes all in, shocks me in the face, and throws Pyromancer, he's got a game. Electrostatic Field. Yep, that'll do it. That will do it. Take 3 to the face, then he plays Pyromancer. Take 3 to the face. No. Take 3 to the face, then he plays Shock. Yeah, we have to block like this, unfortunately. So he can just play Shock and kill us otherwise, right? 3 damage from the Chain Whirler, 2 damage from the Pyromancer. But if we block out that, then we literally have no way of winning. So, if this is how we go out, this is how we go out. But just so we're clear, I do know this causes me to lose if he plays his Shock. Okay. What? What? I'm so thoroughly confused right now. I don't know if you guys could tell or not. Why would he not shock me in the face? Made no sense. Alrighty, did he get anything he can play? No! Oh, wonderful. Oh, no, wait, yeah, he did. He drew the land. Oh. Alrighty. So now we lose. Alrighty. So obviously, Angels, not very good against mono red. We will go ahead and go into game 4 because I feel like these games have all been rather quick. And I feel like we can still stay within our time limit if we do hit another game. So, yeah, it's really come down out there. Anyways, here we are in a game 4. Had to get up and go check. Man, it sounds like I need to turn into Noah and build an arc real quick. By the way, if any of you guys are religious or any of that, don't take any of my jokes to heart. Yeah, hopefully y'all can't hear it. If you do, it's probably just like a static in the background. You probably just hear a shh or some shit like that. Which is why I'm hoping y'all don't, because it's really coming down, which is kind of nice, right? We've been needing some rain and all that. Uh-oh. Are we? Oh. I was going to say, are we up against another Angels deck? No. No, we're not. More than likely, we're up against a mono white weenie, and we're going to get, you know, face fucked within the first 3 or 4 turns, which is okay. I've been trying to grind out and play an Angels deck for so long now that, like, I've almost just given up on it, right? Which is kind of sad. Azorius. We are going to keep our Revitalize. As for 4 mana, we can proc our Resplendent. So next turn, we'll just throw Sentinel's Mark on our Angel, attack, use Revitalize. That's how we'll proc the Resplendent. So proc and Resplendent is not as difficult as what you may think. History of Benalia, that's actually going to allow us to proc our Angel as well, Wonderful. Wonderful. Alrighty, so play this in our main phase so it does get the addendum effect. Now it gets lifelink with it. And then we'll swing in. I'm sorry, not he. She now has vigilance as well. He doesn't have any way to play a combat trick, so he'll probably just take the damage. Straight to the face. To the face, to the face. I don't know if any of you guys ever watched tape, but used to be a big fan. So yeah, now we got 2 angels down. My oh my, this 4th game could be going right. Let's hope he doesn't pull something out here. What do we take next turn? Does transform his Adanto. We'll go ahead and block, see what he manages to conjure up. He should have waited for my turn. If that was his only move. I don't really want to seal away anything. I could conclave his history, but him getting the 3rd proc on it, I mean, even with dealing the damage, it's not going to be that great. I'm just going to save my conclave, honestly. Wait a minute. Fuck, we have to attack. Okay, so I did play a plains this turn. I went into the combat phase and I was like, wait a minute, I'm at 5 mana, 6 mana. I could have procced Resplendent. But no, I had already played a land that turn. So we may just take the 4 damage from the knight here. I'm not worried about it. He's not going to buff it so high up that it's just like, oh, I can't defend this. But he may buff it up enough to kill our Resplendent, and you know, I don't want that, so. So we will pass the blockers and we'll go just like that. Now if he buffs, he's going to have a buff that pluses him 3 or 4 if he really wants to get any value out of it, which he may be able to kill my angel. Nope, not going to be able to. Alrighty, so he could have a settle. He could very well settle my ass here. Just +2/+2 and has lifelink. So she goes up to 6/7. Trying to think of a board wipe he might have, but for 5 mana and the white blue, I don't think there are any. He could have a settle. That's the only thing I'm worried about, but you know what? Fuck it. Let's go for it. If he has a settle, he has a settle. Oh no. Well, settle wouldn't be the thing proccing right there anyways as an instant, right? You could have a seal away. Ooh, I didn't think about that. Well, we have vigilance, so a seal away wouldn't really work. So he's gonna have settle here. We'll just keep our fingers crossed that he doesn't. He does. Oh man, no! I should have known. I should have only attacked with 1. That's okay. That's how it happens sometimes. I play greedy. We should have expected it. We should have only attacked with our angel token there. Obviously that was a smart play. So if I lose this game 4, take note. It wasn't because of this deck. It was because of my own stupidity. Yeah, we're gonna go Immortal Sun here, because it'll make all of our angels cost less. We have a seal away, which we can't use, but you know, we got it. He's got a copy of Serra, 2 copies of Serra's angel down, which, you know, I could be worried about, but I have a lot of the Light of the Legion come down next turn, so not too scary. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to seal away any of his creatures because they all have vigilance, which is like really annoying. Drawing another land, not too good. Sanguine Sacrament can definitely help keep us in this game, so I'm not gonna say I'm not a fan of it. We can go ahead and conclave away one of his Serra's angels if we want to. We'll still have enough for a Justiciar's portal, so yeah, I think we will. I think we'll go ahead and pay the 3, take one of his angels. I choose you, and throw it to his turn. See what he can manage to find to answer us. We do have a Justiciar's Portal in case enchanted creature gets +3/+3 and has flying. Ooh, so 7/7 Serra's Angel. That is difficult because he can kill us in 2 turns, especially with having vigilance, which means we can't even attack back, so we can't get the rewards off the crackback. Fortunately, though, we do have Sanguine Sacrament. And we do have Justiciar's Portal, which means if we can buff our Light of the Legion up just a single bit more, which we obviously can't this turn. So, do we throw down Serra's Guardian? We can double block them, right? We're going to lose one of them. Wait a minute. Double block them, lose one, vigilant. Maybe we just heal for 16 here, right? Or 14. Yeah, I think we just heal for 14 here. So we'll pay 7 + 2. That way we still have... Oh, I forgot about it costing 1 less. I was going to say so we would still have enough for Justiciar's Portal, so we could have healed what I had said originally. Terrible math skills. Could have a Conclave. The way he was hovering my Light of the Legion like that. Law Mages. Yeah. I don't really want to... I don't want to see that happen to my Law Mages. Not even gonna lie. It's gonna spawn up another Vampire token. Yeah. He really should wait for my turn. Because then, you know, I know he doesn't have anything in hand. Which I probably could have sussed out by now anyways. He probably will swing in with... why would he not swing in with the Serra's Angel? That doesn't make any sense. Shalai, I do enjoy getting. Alright, so we'll go ahead and throw down Shalai. And we can throw down Ritual, and we can throw down Serra's Guardian. So, wonderful. Wonderful. Now, obviously, we're not going to swing in with our Light of Legion. We're going to need to find a Radiant Destiny or maybe a Lyra here to compete with his Serra's Angel. But honestly, we're sitting in a pretty good position. So this game forward is actually looking like the only one where I get to showcase the positives of the deck and what a winning run looks like. Of course, he could always just sweep us back really quickly. Ixalan's Bindings. Well, we found an answer to Serra. Does he have a counterplay or something as that solo card? Or is this just going to be GG? Counterspell? If it's not counterspell, we win. Angel of Grace. Angel of Grace enters the battlefield until end of turn. Damage that would reduce your life total to 1. Okay. Okay. So we can't kill him this turn. I'm going to take your Angel, though. Let's go ahead and throw down the Revitalize. Ooh, Angel of the Dawn. Now, we do already have Vigilance on all of our creatures, but I think giving them all an additional little additive +1 could make them very good. 5, 6. Okay, so he could double block my Shalai, then he dies. No, he wouldn't die. He would go down to 1. And then he could exile Angel of Grace next turn. If he wants to double block my Shalai, by all means. Oh no, I'm kidding. Light of the Legion makes it to where he can't even double block and kill my Shalai. Oh yeah, he could. 2 + 5. Nonetheless, he's just going to take all the damage to the face. That's going to be GG on game 4. Oh. Right. Angel of Grace, you make me sound retarded. Now it's going to be GG. On game 4, GG, we did finally manage to pick up a victory, so that's great. Like I said, don't expect all these decks to have like a super high win rate. Don't expect them to be just super phenomenal. Don't expect them to do anything too great. I just figured this would be a really fun series because I personally enjoy playing Tribal, so I'm hoping maybe you guys can get some enjoyment out of this too. Maybe find some more interesting decks to play, or maybe I can get some Tribal ideas from you guys if you want to leave suggestions down below on what you think I should be playing for what. Like if you have a hell, I don't know, if you have a really good Shaman tribal and you want me to try it, you know, by the time I get to Shamans, by all means, link a deck list in the description down below, and I'll be sure to check it out. I have already made a Shaman tribal before, granted, but it probably won't be the same one we're using here. So, nonetheless, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing me get my ass kicked for 3 games and then finally pulling out a victory in Game 4. If you did, be sure to leave a like down below if you're enjoying this series. If you think it's a good idea, be sure to leave a like. It will help me know, you know, sort of how you guys are feeling about it. Of course, comment if you have any suggestions on this deck, future decks, past decks. You guys know that whole drill. If you want to talk to me, talk shit, whatever, leave it in the comments. You guys know I read all of them. I try to respond to all the ones that I can. If you comment something just completely negative, more than likely, I'm not gonna remove it because, like, I don't really care. You know, I don't care if you guys, or if people have negative things to say, I should say. Not you guys, because whenever I say you guys, I'm talking to my community, and I know most of the time my community doesn't shit talk me. Y'all are just like giving me advice or saying, hey, I could have done that or whatever. So yeah, I'm not going to remove any negative comments, but if I don't respond, I probably saw your comment at like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning and meant to respond, and then I just passed out. So, or you commented something super negative, and I'm just not going to respond with negativity. Now, if you guys do make a slight error, sometimes I'll defend myself. So, nonetheless, talking about a whole nother subject besides Magic, you guys know the deal. Subscribe if you want to see more. It does help me out. I would greatly appreciate it. And of course, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.